Hey guys, we're going to do the monthly tarot read for Pisces now. So Pisces is a great sign. They are the psychic, they are the intuitive, they are the sensitive. Sometimes a little too emotional for their own good. You know, that's the way they are. But we need Pisces. We need Pisces out there, especially giving messages of spirit. They're real good at that. But definitely it can be tough. You know, being an empath is not easy. So let's go ahead and check it out and see what kind of cards we're going to get for the month of November for Pisces. So let's go ahead and look. And look at that. Let's put it down there. We've got the Page of Cups. That especially, notice the Pisces fish. It's calling me. It's calling me. So we're going to put that one down. Okay, so because that is so Pisces. That is their card. It's got the Pisces fish in it. Spirit said grab it. You're going to get some Rider Waite energy to kind of kick it off. Is what I've been doing. Going to pull 3 cards. Almost there. Got to fight with this deck. Let's pull it from the middle. Let's cut the deck. Right there looks good. Okay. So I pulled it from the bottom, so that's going to be the shadow card. Is definitely, we've got that Pisces fish there, the Page of Cups energy. This could be male or female when we're looking at a page, of course, and dealing with some heightened emotions, of course. Dealing with a little bit of that Scorpio energy can make you very sensitive. We kind of deal with the Scorpio season, a little bit of the darker aspects of the psyche and so forth will come forward. But we've got some stuff here. I've also got the Ten of Swords in the reverse position. So I feel like, you know, we've been dealing with some kind of dramatic ending. We may feel stabbed in the back, may have dealt with some kind of betrayal. And poor sensitive, you know, Pisces can get walked all over. So one of the things that we really got to do is get our strength back and kind of rebuild from this kind of energy that we've dealt with over the last month. You know, whatever kind of brutal ending that we went through. And I've got that Eight of Wands energy. We got to pick up our energy here. It's in the reverse position, which can be, you know, things are kind of slowing down and so forth. And we may feel a little bit energetically drained with some of the energies we've been dealing with. Well, let me get it back that way. And so we've got these 3 energies here. Now we're going to pull from the Thoth deck and kind of see what's going on. But we're definitely dealing with some kind of dramatic ending. And we've been kind of suffering it out a little bit with that. So it's not been easy lately and stuff. So we got to recharge our energy and get our momentum back. And let's go ahead and look at that. And we're going to look at things like career, love, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and see whatever comes up, really. Now, anytime with a collective reading, take with what resonates. If something doesn't resonate, that is okay. It is a collective reading. That does happen. Let's see what Thoth has to say. There we go. Let's cut it right there. Let's see what kind of energies we've got. Okay. Oh, we got a lot of that cup energy there and so forth. So we got the very first card is the Devil. So I feel like one of the things, and Pisces has to be very careful about, you know, is when that kind of dark times come, you know, falling into certain temptations and certain things, maybe ways to escape. You know, we got that devil energy coming in there and trying to enchant and tempt and everything and try to ways of escaping reality and not dealing with them. But definitely the energy is saying we've got to deal with certain things head on. We've got to face that which we've got to face. Don't fall into illusions or traps or things like that or temptations to come to things. Don't be doing drugs, alcohol, things like that. If you're dealing with some depressive moments, very important. But the good thing about it, the change card is coming. So some positive changes are going to be coming. This is Jupiter in Capricorn. So normally things go in a positive direction. I see, notice that in the change card, we have the Tao symbol. Okay, we have the Tao symbol. So really just dealing with, there's going to be highs and there's going to be lows. There's going to be light, there's going to be dark. There's always some kind of cycle going on and stuff. So if you've been going through a dark time, well, it always gets better and goes into a light time. It never stays the same. It's not total darkness all the time. So some good things are still going to be popping up. And now we've got that Queen of Cups energy. So for our female empaths and so forth, we've got a little bit of that page, and then we've got the Queen here. We're going to really work on mastering the emotions and everything. And some good psychic insights should be coming, especially dealing with the Scorpio month. Some good psychic insights will be coming in, some heightened sensitivity. So just, be balanced with that. But really pay attention to those messages of spirit that are stepping forward, that are trying to comfort you during this time. And then I've also got the Lovers card popping in there. So I have a good feeling actually about that some of you may have some good relationship energy. Now you might even feel a little overwhelmed this month to the point you may want to even pull away a little bit from your partner. Some of you may feel like, you're withdrawing a little bit. Try to be careful with that if it's a good partner and so forth. Mainly if it's a good partner, let's not do that. Let's try not to pull away from them too hard. It's okay to take a few days here and there and things like that, but don't mess up a good thing. Don't self-sabotage, okay? Don't self-sabotage, because sometimes that devil energy can be a little self-sabotaging. Okay, so we want to be really careful with that. And then that will take us to love. Let's look a little bit of the love energy that we can look forward to. That one falls out. Okay, so got a little bit on love here. Now, I do have the Ace of Pentacles, so if some of you have been wanting, some of you may be pregnant or be planning a pregnancy. Remember, this is a collective read, so this may not apply to all. But for some of you, a pregnancy may emerge during this year. So if that is something you've been working on and you have been wanting, there is good odds you will get that. I noticed the King of Cups in the reverse position. So we've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups energy as well. But I also have for my males that are watching as well and looking at their sign and stuff. Things might feel a little bit out of sync and emotionally unbalanced with a relationship or partner during this time and stuff. I look at that Ten of Swords energy. That could be why some kind of brutal ending or something dramatic happens, and where we feel a little bit hurt about something. So one of the things is we kind of want to get our balance back. We definitely get our balance back during this time. And then I've also got the Queen of Wands reversed energy here. So in the relationship, we may feel a little bit of a lack of passion, a little bit of lack of drive. I feel I'm a little exhausted. I'm a little overwhelmed with my emotions, that it's real hard to, connect with that chemistry and the passion in my relationship. So one of the things, hey, if you got to take a break, that's okay and stuff. But one of the things is inevitably, especially next month, try to get back your momentum, get back that passion, that fire. It's really important. We need emotion and we need that fire and intensity in a relationship to keep it going. And then I've got the card 8 of Pentacles, though. The good thing when I get toward the end of the month of November, things start working again in the relationship. Things pick up in momentum and start working again. We start mastering our emotions. This is a card of self-mastery. So we start mastering our emotions, our passion, and we get back on the horse. So I feel some things, it will be good, especially for my males and my females and stuff going in love. It should be positive. But yes, for some of you, a pregnancy, if that is something you've been working on, that is a very strong possibility that can happen for you. Definitely there. Now let's go to, oh, what did I do with it? Hold on one sec. Oh my God. There it is. It's right in my face. Okay, now we're going to do with some angel energy. So I'm going to pull from the angel deck. I like to put that at the foundation. It's been working very nicely. getting all this water here. This is fun because I've got the Page of Water again, or the Page of Cups. So it's popping up for you, Pisces, again. Remember the Pisces fish in there. So it's popping up for you again. So really connecting with some psychic insights are going to be definitely coming forward, especially, and I feel like there's a trigger of the Scorpio season that's going to be doing that. If you're a reader by chance, if you're watching and you happen to be a reader, you could be doing some really good solid reads during this time. That's one of the things, reading for yourself even can be very good and very strong during this time. I love the fact I've got the Nine of Cups here, though. So we have that dramatic thing with the Ten of Swords energy, but then a wish comes true and something positive comes out of it. So I kind of look at that a positive comes out of the negative is kind of the message that I'm getting from Spirit. Like I have this kind of, this negative ending kind of situation here, but then a positive emerges out of the negative, which is really good. And then I've got the Three of Earth energy. I feel like this is a teamwork card, like collaborating, working together. So I look at that working with your soul group during this time. Hopefully you have a spiritual group that you're involved in. Really be good with that to get around other spiritual people. Pisces is such a spiritual person and being, that they can feel detached from the world at times. We still want to get that good earth energy and healthy balance as well, but connecting with the soul tribe. You also may be facing an important choice during the month of November, and so make sure to choose wisely. Feel out the options. It's a complex decision that you're going to be facing, between two alternatives. So just really think things through carefully, but don't lose sleep over that decision. Don't lose sleep. Now we're going to pull from some oracle cards, and let's pull from love. Let's get the Lover's Oracle to kind of tap into that energy that we've got going on here. I love this card. My beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. So if you have been feeling kind of apart or distance with someone, or someone has been with you, it could be that as well. Know that you are still connected, is what the Spirit is saying. And I also do have the card Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So no matter what, I feel like the relationship energy here that I've got, we got to be a free spirit here. We've got to be free. If anybody is kind of holding you down anyway, though I didn't necessarily get that energy, but if you are in a relationship that maybe is confining or controlling, it's not going to do well if they're trying to control you. Okay, so we got to be free, and you're definitely going to feel a freedom energy. As long as the person is allowing you to be free, you should be fine. And let's pull from Story Beginnings. I like this for a good universal message. Wow, I pulled that with someone else today. Wow, there's a lot of healing energy in this. So I've got the card Time to Do It Differently. So is there some things we need to do different? I look at see with your heart. See with your heart. And also then the card, you are healing your heart. So this makes sense with the Ten of Swords energy that I've got. There is some healing. I feel we've been postponing some kind of healing, which has needed to take place. That we are somehow postponing it. And Spirit is like, we got to do it differently. And one of the things we got to do is face the healing head on. See with your heart, and everything, kind of do that. And then it says the time is now to hear the messages. So really, like, you're going to get the messages open to you. And I feel a heightened sensitivity, especially of messages coming forward during this, kind of that Scorpio energy and everything. And then you are healing your heart. The heart hurts, but it will mend in time and everything. So some of this, the hurt energy, we're going to be healing from, which is good. But we got to face it. And Spirit is saying it's time to do it differently. And then let's see here. We're going to pull a little bit from the shadow deck. So let me find that. And deal with what kind of shadow energies are we going to be looking forward to. Okay, so your shadow card is the Sovereign. So it's like put on your crown and so forth and claim it. I feel like that is just a claiming energy to put on your crown and stand in your power. I've got the card Versatility. I always love it's a pot leaf. Versatility. So just be versatile during this time with everything, especially with your healing process. And I've got that card Paradox. We got to kind of look at the irony of things sometimes, you know, just like even within ourselves, the irony within ourselves. And then let's look for a little bit of a light message. We've dealt with shadows, so now we're going to deal with the light. Yeah, I pulled that for somebody else today too. Interesting. So I've got the card Language of Light is showing. So what it thinks is really focus on the light during this time. Do your little bit of shadow observance, but really focus on and look at that, the language of light, especially, and it says rediscovery, humble wanderer, communication. So especially with communication, communicate with light language is what it's saying. And then I've got the card Celestial Channel, hidden beauty, remaining optimistic, staying neutral. So I look at that, be optimistic during this time. And I know Pisces can get down, down, down about things. And that's why we gotta see the glass half full. Okay? And then power of presence. A power struggle, unlock your potential, authenticity. So you may deal with some kind of power struggle, possibly with your partner about some things. So during that time, just be, you know, very, you know, versatile. I've got that versatility energy and so forth. You know, try not to be too rigid during this time. You know, be fluid and be flexible with all these energies presenting themselves. So definitely a lot of the cards in this layout are very positive. I feel relationship, some of you I feel may have a pregnancy that are watching this. If that's something you've been working on, it's going to happen unless you're pregnant right now. That is a possibility. I feel like the males may feel a little out of balance with some emotion and things, but the Queen of Cups is upright and everything. But some of my King of Hearts, which is also Cups, may feel a little bit out of balance and things, but that is okay. We will kind of return to that. But yeah, that Ten of Swords energy kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. But we get a good balance here as we get toward the end of the month, especially with the angel energies, wishes coming true. Okay, that's a good one. And we're going to get some good messages of spirit during this time. Some good intuitive insights that are going to come forward, especially for healing the heart. I hope you enjoy my reading.